Today we're going to visit with Wildlife Division Chief Casey Anderson and talk about what hunters can expect during the upcoming deer gun season. I'm Mike Anderson with the North Dakota Game and Fish Department. First of all, Casey, congratulations on your new job.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. I was the Assistant Chief of the Wildlife Division for the last 7 years approximately, and I'm excited for the new challenge.
Casey, in parts of the state we've had an EHD outbreak. How is that going to affect the deer hunting season?
Yeah, so in the units where we had the EHD outbreak, hunters are going to notice probably a reduction in the number of deer they see, depending on where they hunt in those units. Those units weren't affected evenly across the units, so there's going to be areas where there is good deer populations and possibly areas that might need some harvest actually. So if they go on our webpage, we have a lot of information on the EHD outbreak, where it was. We have information on there if they're interested in a refund on their license, because it will probably affect hunter success in some areas.
Casey, in those units where EHD was, even on a statewide level, what's it take for animals to rebound?
Yeah, so we're going to need to come out of winter, maybe with a more mild winter. Obviously we need some snow to come out of this drought, which is going to help improve habitat conditions out there. And so really you need your adult survival through the winter, and then you're going to need good conditions for fawning, where those adults can successfully raise fawns, which is going to take habitat in good conditions. And so the less habitat there is in an area, the longer it's going to take for those populations to rebound.
Casey, let's move on to whitetail population for the rest of the state.
Outside of those EHD areas, whitetail populations had been trending upward the last couple years. And time will tell exactly what the EHD outbreak did in those areas. But for the rest of the state, for sure, there should be good whitetail populations.
Yeah, and we had a mild winter last year, so fawning was good.
Yeah, in the mild winters, you always seem to have, you have better adult survival, and then those adults come out of there in better shape, able to raise their fawns as you come into the next spring and summer.
As we film this right now, your crew's flying the mule deer surveys. How are mule deer numbers looking?
So the last couple of years, the mule deer populations have been trending up fairly well in a lot of our mule deer units. The guys, like you said, the folks are out flying right now, and that'll help determine, how many fawns we had on the ground this summer. And then as we go through winter, we'll fly in the spring again to determine the kind of recruitment we had over winter, so that we can set licenses for mule deer come next spring.
Casey, anything else deer hunters should be aware of?
So as they come into deer gun season, there's some things to look at. We have some CWD transportation restrictions that they'll want to know where your unit is. Go on our website and look for those units that are affected and have some of those restrictions. The other thing that out there is we have the opportunity for identification on the deer that you shoot, so that you don't have to haul that head out. You can go on our website and find out how to take the proper pictures to show a warden or as you're traveling. And also, we have the e-posting now, where landowners can electronically go on and post their property closed to hunting. And so that information is on our website about how to view that, and how hunters can work with that to figure out what land may be open, or how to contact the landowner to ask permission to hunt.
Okay, so the most important thing is there's going to be deer.
Yep.
Not all the deer are gone. There's going to be deer for deer hunters this year. Safety is a priority.
Yeah, we want everybody to be safe out there while they're out hunting and have a good time.
A lot of great information, Casey. Thank you.